Hey everyone, welcome to a BTB Roundtable where we are going to discuss our most anticipated books for 2023. So each person on the team will nominate the book we are most looking forward to next year and talk about it a little bit. So with that, I'm going to start with Stu. Stu, what do you got?
Ooh, okay. So the one I'm looking forward to the most is called Small Mercies, and it's by Dennis Lehane. Um, Dennis Lehane has written some of my favorite novels of all time. I don't have them down here because I actually keep them upstairs where I can get to them quicker. Um, there's two books that he wrote a number of years ago. It's the beginning of like a long series. It's like a crime detective thriller, and they're two of my favorite books of all time. But Small Mercies is similar to his book The Given Day. Like, it's set back, I think, in the 70s in South Boston, and all of his books, they're just so well written, and the characters are they're always filled with flaws and very human. And I love them so much, and I can't wait to get my hands on this book. I haven't read it yet, but just even the description, I can't wait to give it a read. So Dennis Lehane should be on everyone's list for a book to buy in the spring of next year.
Awesome. Thanks, Stu. Kashif, what's yours?
So I've got this book, The Bitter Past by Bruce Burgos. It's his debut. It's coming up next year, and I am actually really excited to see what readers will think of that, because it's not exactly, again, it wasn't a book I expected I would read. It's a really cool fusion between books like the C.J. Box's books and the old school spy thrillers. Not the more action one, but a more cerebral kind of takes you through the entire course of life kind of thing. And I'm really surprised that the author packed both those distinctive genres into just one amazing action-packed novel. So, The Bitter Past, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a huge hit.
Awesome. Good one.
That one
Thank
up.
you, Kashif. All right, Todd.
This is going to come as no surprise. City of Dreams, Don Winslow, Don Shane. Still waiting on that arc. But just one of those books, the middle of Don's theoretically last trilogy. I just can't wait to pick up where City on Fire left off, because he left us hanging at a vital point, and I need it in my veins. So as soon as that's ready, Winslow, let's go.
Yeah, as someone who has gotten their hands on an arc of that book, I can tell you it's a very, very good choice. So just rub that in just a little bit.
We don't like you, Steve.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm the moderator. So get back.
I am the captain now.
All right, speaking of captains, let's go to the guy who served on a submarine. Seafoam, what do you got for us?
So my go-to or most anticipated falls in the tier 1 category from Andrews and Wilson's. Dempsey, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited to see them go back to tier 1 after they've been working on the kind of offshoot with Sons of Valor and then the Shepherd series, which are great. But the team and the tier 1 is great. I've loved everything up through Collateral and Scars, but I'm really looking forward to learn more about Dempsey and kind of get a little bit more in depth on who he is. Maybe we can find out, what makes him tick a little bit more. So I'm really looking forward to Andrews and Wilson, Dempsey.
Nice. Cool. Thanks, Chris. Derek.
Mine, what I'm looking forward to after Blacktop Wasteland, Razorblade Tears, I'm really looking forward to reading S.A. Cosby's All the Sinners Bleed. He is such a great writer, and he pulls you in, and his characters are so, I don't know the word, but you feel like you're in there with them, and they're just so well written, such good stories. And I'm really anticipating reading All the Sinners Bleed. Just, if it's anything like the other two, they're going to be phenomenal. It's going to be a phenomenal book.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of head nodding from the crew here. And if Mr. Cosby's watching, please, we'd love to get our hands on a couple copies of that book. We are all massive fans of his work, for sure. Cool.
He just wants me to sing a song again, I think.
No.
Only in a French accent, though, Stu. All right, so I think that just leaves me. All great choices from the team. I'll add Everybody Knows by Jordan Harper to the list. I'm cheating a little bit because I did get my hands on an advanced copy and read it, and it is amazing. It is LA noir at its finest. It's another one that just, you know, hits you in the feels. It's emotional, it's dark, it's gritty. I'm really becoming a big fan of that type of writing. And Jordan Harper is a genius with the pen. So absolutely recommend that to anybody who's looking for a great read early in the year. I believe it comes out in January, or first part of the year at least. But Jordan Harper, if you're not reading him, you need to. So that's my nomination.
Just to add on to that, I went back and read She Rides Shotgun a couple months ago. Jordan Harper, I think it was his first book. It's also phenomenal. So like once you get on that Jordan Harper train, make sure you go back and read those two if you haven't. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I preemptively already put it on my best of 23 list in my review because I just finished it this week. So it's that good, people. Nice. It's that good.
It's going to be a strong contender, sure, for sure. As are, I'm sure, all the books we just talked about. You know, it's going to be another fantastic year for thrillers. We are on quite a heater when it comes to thrillers. The last several years and going forward just have been freaking amazing, right? So, you know, can't go wrong with any of these books. So yeah, add them to your TBR pile as they come out next year, and hit us up and let us know what you think about them as you get a chance to read them. And you know, for those authors out there, if you want us to get an early copy, we would not say no. So you know, please and thank you. So thank you guys for watching. I think we have a consensus that our most anticipated book of the year is All the Sinners Bleed from S.A. Cosby. Not to take anything away from the other books we mentioned. I think they're all going to be fantastic. I know they're going to be fantastic, and you should all check them out. But All Sinners Bleed is our best thriller books, most anticipated book of 2023. So for Derek, Stu, Todd, Chris, Kashif, I'm Steve. Thank you guys for watching. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in 2023.
Finger guns.